Ottawa County's budget for 2024 is in the final stretch. As Fox 17 has reported, public health is facing significant cuts. Fox 17's Matt Whitkos is in West Olive with the final plea from health officials.
Today's meetings were the final public ones before a final vote on this budget proposal. Now, the Finance and Administration Committee sending this to the Commission for a final vote, but not without some words from public health.
After coming out of a government response to a pandemic, where there is a very large increase in expenditures, and we're looking to go back down towards normal.
More back and forth today between public health officials and several commissioners on the Finance and Administration Committee.
If what's being said is, the health department needs to go back to pre-COVID funding levels, our health education and our nutrition programs were not funded at this level pre-COVID. They were funded much more closely to the level that we're asking for now.
Lisa Ugnancy manages health education for Ottawa County Public Health.
And so we'd be seeing a definite impact to Ottawa food, which then definitely impacts the number of people in our community who are very food insecure and their access to healthy local food in Ottawa County.
She says what's currently budgeted for her programs is half of her initial request. As Fox 17 has reported, the draft fiscal year 2024 budget includes significant cuts to public health. Currently, the department is getting $4.3 million from the general fund. It's also utilizing $1.7 million from its rainy day fund.
And so essentially I'm wondering, as the manager, how then do we say suicide prevention is or isn't more important than food access, or substance use prevention is or isn't more important than making sure people have access to education about what might be causing chronic diseases.
Something that has changed is funding for family planning. The program seen a recent $200,000 boost. Fox 17 reported Friday the state introduced public health officials to Planned Parenthood of Michigan to discuss next steps if the county was unable to meet Title X requirements.
I'm glad to see that something changed between Friday and yesterday and that those funds were restored. Thus, we can meet the requirements.
Despite public health officials' funding concerns for other programs, Commissioner Chairperson Joe Moss says the county is prepared for any problems that may pop up.
I believe we have a fairly substantial contingency fund plan in case there's any emergencies.
Adding that he believes this budget draft is quite generous.
This is essentially, if you take a long-term perspective here, instead of a very myopic perspective, this is an increase. 14.397 budgeted, that's the highest number, except for one, higher than the last 15 years. So I'm very comfortable with that.
While Commissioner Jacob Bonema notes we could see some budget fallout in the future.
I just feel this is rushed, ill-conceived, and something that we need to take a step back and make sure that we understand when we're cutting millions of dollars out of a budget, it's going to have an impact, and maybe unintended impacts.
Commissioner Jacob Bonema also raised concerns about the expansion of the Veteran Affairs Department. He had mentioned that he would like to see the money meant for a new director be used to hire a consultant to better understand the needs for veterans in Ottawa County. The lone Democrat Doug Zylstra also motioned to cut funding for corporate counsel. Both of those failed. Reporting in West Olive, I'm Matt Whitkos, Fox 17 News.